Hello and welcome back to the Long Dark. When we last left off, if you remember, we had sort of stormy weather, and we were waiting for the storm to settle down. So we've got 10 hours of daylight left, and we had gotten into a house. Sort of on the edge of the the coastal village that's here. So let's eat the remainder of the dog food. Yummy. We'll drink some water to take our thirst down to 0. And now we're in pretty good shape. We have a flare just in case. Now, last time we were in here, we cleared this house out. So let's peek out the door and see if there is anybody waiting out here for us. Now, normally in this village, there's 2 wolves prowling around. Oh, wow. There's one wolf up there. Okay, I want to make a run for the gas station. Because let's face it, the gas station is the gold mine around here. Okay. That is a rifle round. It's a wonderful thing. Okay, let's start from the beginning and just search through all of this good stuff that's in here.
Okay.
We'll continue to search everything.
Never know. Could end up being useful.
We're not really looking to come back here anytime soon, because this place is sort of surrounded by wolves. So unlike the last time we were in here, we are not going to use this as a base of operations.
Probably useful.
Which is kind of sad, because we do not have a pry bar. Which is kind of sad, because this is a really, really nice place. It's got a fire barrel. It's even got its own bedroll. It's got the fire barrel. It's got plenty of space. It's got the workbench. And painkillers, that's good. Beef jerky. There's some more matches. Is that a jerry can? That is a jerry can. Okay. We are now encumbered. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's a pry bar. Yay, and it's in fairly good condition too. So that's good news. searching through the drawers. Okay.
I think I can use this.
There's some accelerant. Oh, I've also got the basin. The basin has water in it. This up here is usually a good find. There's usually sodas in here. There's a couple here and there. Oh, there's another flare. That's a good thing. Two cans of dog food. Okay, there's some newsprint.
I'll take it.
Medicine shelf. And we've got lockers. Okay, that basic winter coat is not as good as what we've got, so we'll probably put that down. Now you're probably thinking, why'd they lock the locker if there was nothing in there? Well, there's probably stuff in there, just not stuff that we really want to use for anything. Okay, let's head back over here. For the first time in a little while, we are actually moving slow because we are encumbered. But before we leave here,
Best be prepared for anything.
we're going to solve that problem. More fishing tackle. Fantastical. Wool socks. And should we? Let's take them. Okay. Next things next. Did we check this out on the wall? No, we did not. So there's first aid kit.
This'll come in handy.
That will come in handy. Okay. So, we've pretty much picked up everything. There's still a bunch of stuff. Oh, there's some herbal tea. We'll take the herbal tea for sure. There is some stuff left over that we're just going to leave. Let's check the cash register. Yeah, we'll leave this stuff here. For right now. So let's go over here to the workbench. And I can begin crafting. I think we're going to do a lot of crafting here. This way we do we need torches? Actually, torches might not be such a bad idea. Okay, we don't have any hooks. We're not going to be able to do any of this stuff, or this stuff, or this stuff. Okay, let's go back to torches. Okay, let's make a couple of torches. Okay. Let us go into equipment and take a look at what we've got. And we have a ton of food right now. In fact, let's eat some of this stuff right now. We have a ton of have a ton of equipment too. Okay, this guy. Oh, we've already got this one, which is at 94%. So that's pretty good. So I'm going to crush this one up. We're going to get a scrap metal out of it. And we're going to save the kerosene out of it because we've got the jerry can. All right, what's next? Well, that is pretty much it. I've got 2 simple tools. Both are at 100%. That's good. Most of my tools are actually at pretty good stages. The only one, the pry bar is at 43%, but that's okay. So let's see what else we've got. I've got fir firewood. I also have a bunch of rose hips. Medicine-wise, most of this stuff is... Oh, here's where our weight is. Alright, so let's harvest this guy. Let's harvest... this one is better than the... no, that is not better than the one we are wearing. Okay. Let's harvest this one. Let's harvest this pair of socks. Let's see what else. We've been hanging on to clothing, as like extras, but beginning to think with all this weight that we're now carrying, we should probably get rid of some of this stuff. Let's go into here and let's repair this. Because the hat down at 20% is... Ooh. We could repair it again, but it's at 95%. That's fine. These could probably use some repair.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right about now.
That's great. Okay. That was pretty excellent. Okay. Okay, so we're not up to that quite yet. Anyway, so let's go back and see where we are. Our fatigue is starting to go up a little bit. But let's continue breaking down stuff here. Those are at 82%. I'm going to break these jeans down, I think. Break down. Harvest. It's nice having backup copies of stuff, but at this point we're going to need to be unencumbered. So I want to break down all of this stuff and and then use the cloth that I get to repair what I've got. That way I don't have to worry about, those are significantly better. Okay, so let's break this down. Harvest. Thin wool sweater. Let's harvest this guy. And then I've got like a pair of socks or something. Right here. Actions, harvest. Okay. I am still overweight here. So the other thing that we're going to do while we're in here is that I opened all these up, right? Yeah. Okay. Here's it's a bedroll. Bedrolls are good for backups, but really, like, really they're good for 10. They're really good for like 10, cloth, which is what you get out of them. Let me eat some salty crackers because I've got so much liquid here. Okay, and I don't really feel the need to go running anywhere. I've got enough food to last for days here. So why not just stay here for a couple of days? The world's not going anywhere out there. The wolves have already shifted their position. So, if they've turned back around, then they're going to be here. So, just wondering if there's anything else I can do at the workbench. I don't think there is. But let's go back here and just... You know what? Let's just top everything off. Let's make sure everything is in, perfect condition here. Okay, 8% I'm not too worried about. Alright. Actions. Repair. Select. I don't know if I have any leather. Yeah, I don't. So I can't actually repair the work boots. And really 82 is fine. Okay, there's probably... There's 39% fuel in there. So let's refuel this thing. Okay, and that got rid of the little... the little... lantern fuel thing. I got plenty of matches, and they all seem to be in pretty good shape. So that's good. We want to bust these up into tinder plugs. You can use the newsprint as tinder, but it's way better to make it to break them down. So let's also, we're going to harvest these for some bandages. Okay. Alright, our hunger and thirst is up just a little bit. So let's take care of that. Eat the rest of those salty crackers. And we will drink some more. The other thing we can do, if we really want to, is start a fire and make some tea and coffee. So that, make the rose hips. I don't remember how many reishi mushrooms you need for the reishi tea. But anyway, well, let's head over to the bed, and we will rest for 8 hours. Okay, we've survived for 4 days. Now, of course, now we've gotten up, so I'm going to eat a little bit. And we'll eat that too. And 250. Okay, we'll drink some of this. And you'll notice that our weight is really starting to go down. So let's do this just for a moment. Right here's the fire barrel. So in this drawer right here, let's drop our firewood. And maybe like 2 tinder plugs. Okay. Now we are encumbered, but we're really, really, really close. Really, we're like a pound and a half away from so let's just poke around in the corners just a little bit, just to make sure we got everything. I left the fire stuff behind just in case if we have to jump in here one day. I'm also going to leave a little bit of the food behind just in case. So, with that in mind, this one opens out onto the road. The other one opens out onto the village, sort of the village side. So let's go out this door. And let's see, it's 46 in here. It's got to be pretty cold out there. So let's just pop out the door. Incidentally, if we happen to get attacked by a wolf and survive, okay, I don't see a wolf out here. So I'm going to head over to this car right here. Uh-oh. Oh, get in. Whew. Okay, where is he? Okay, thankfully there was nothing in the trunk. I don't often say that, but thankfully there was nothing in the trunk. I cannot even see where this guy was. I can hear him. Oh. there he goes. Wow. Not going to run after that guy. So, whew, okay. I could probably run after that guy, but then the question is, I'm not actually sure that I can easily scale that mountain. They went straight up that mountain. Nah. Not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna use this opportunity now that he's gone to explore. This gives us an opportunity to clear out the
That
house.
stuff will come in handy.
All the houses around here, without at least one of the wolves being here. The worst thing that can happen to you is getting attacked by multiple wolves at the same time. Oh, there's the other one. Oh, there's two of them over there. I'm beginning to wonder if there aren't patrolling wolves. Like wolves that aren't on a constant rotation. I can't really tell though. Oh my gosh. Or maybe if they are stalking me. Alright, let's head up this way. We'll take this opportunity to sneak back to our island. And that way, this way we can drop stuff off. There are still houses that need exploring. In the village. But the big gold mine, the gas station, has been looted. So anyway, I'm walking right now. I suppose you could run, but I suspect that sometime in the future, in the near future, that running is going to get you into trouble. If it starts snowing, then I may very well start running really fast. Let's just make sure that nobody's following us. I know that sounds funny, but I'm beginning to wonder about the wolves now. Whether they're actually... Because if you remember before, there were 3 wolves over... I guess it was over here. In that section over there. But I think they're gone. And I've never seen 3 wolves at the gas station. But then again, I've never seen 3 wolves over here either. So what I'm wondering is, okay, there's 1 and 2 and 3. Maybe there are just that many wolves. Oh my gosh. I mean, is it me, or or maybe it's a stalker mode thing. Maybe that's what it is. I do notice that there's a lot less deer. Okay, so we're continuing. It is snowing. Hopefully it's not going to be snowing very heavy out here. I think if there's the Fluffy. I think if I can get over here. Wow, 3 at the gas station is really bad. I mean, that basically makes it, definitely out of contention for a base, because okay, now we're gonna run. I just want to get up here. Yeah, I mean, with 3 wolves at the gas station, wow. What is that? Oh, he's chasing a rabbit. If he was chasing a deer, I might consider. But only chasing a rabbit, I'm just going to leave him alone. Yep. So one of the nice parts about living up on an island is that you kind of get a nice view of the surrounding areas. This unfortunately is not the location-wise. It's great, but it's missing one big element which would make it a really excellent house, and that is there's no fireplace. Fireplace would be really nice for this house. It would almost make it too good, which is, I think, is the reason why there isn't one in here. So, alright, let's look at our supply cabinet here. There's a pair of jeans. There's some shoes. So, there's, let's see, wool socks, reclaimed wood. We had 2 of those. Okay, not too worried about that. Let's see. The bedroll, socks. Let's take a look in here. We've got extras of stuff, which is good. But, Okay. Alright, let's just dump. Food should go into the fridge. This way we always know where it is. So, what are we going to dump into the fridge? Let's dump the dog food. We always consider dog food to be a last resort food. And then we should probably stick in some of the food that the best food, and we'll use up the worst food. Alright. Got 10 hours of daylight left. Our hunger and thirst is up by a little bit. So let's eat and drink. Or both at the same time. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, we're going to stop here. I'm going to rest for an hour right here. And then we will pick it up from here next time. We're in a pretty good place right now. We've got a pretty decent amount of food. So I think we're okay for the time being. But it's not going to last. So we're going to have to continue foraging and scouring. But that'll be for next video. Thank you for watching. Hope you've had fun, and I will see you next time.